this is the breaking point for the U.S., okay? The U.S. cannot afford $1 trillion war in 2026, okay? So basically, Iran is weaponizing their national debt and their inflation against them. They're already 1.9 trillion over. And we have problems in the U.S. with the rise of cost of healthcare, with crime, that we've lost 6 people, and that number is going to multiply as this war goes on, as Trump has even admitted it. So the question for Americans is, while you're sitting down watching this war, ask yourself, what are we over there for, and is it worth it? If this was World War II, where you had Hitler who was trying to take over all of Europe, and you had Japan, which bombed America, you would say, hell yeah. Just like what Iran is doing now, we're willing to burn our whole country to make sure that the imperial forces of Japan and Germany don't rule the world and America. But we want to ask Americans, are you willing to lose your sons? Let me ask every American watching the show, do you think this is critical enough for your son and your child to die over there in Iran? And I want to know the answer, what will you say is the reason? Most likely they'll say, well, they're evil, they're trying to destroy America. Look at the facts. Iran has not done anything against America. And let me remind people, and I'll ask you, Afolabi, where did the funding for September 11th come from that destroyed America, that killed 2,000 Americans? Which country funded it? Saudi Arabia.
Of course.
Saudi Arabia. Most terrorist groups around the world are funded by Saudi Arabia and the Emirates. I don't see you saying we need to go to war against them. So I'm asking Americans, what is the real reason you want to go to war with Iran? I think it's because you're stupid enough to think that there's no consequences for it, and you just don't like Arabs. You just don't like Arabs in general. I don't think you really believe that they're a threat. But let me disabuse you of your thought about it's not going to affect America. In Texas, some guy from a Muslim country shot people, and he was wearing a shirt saying Allah is I'm Allah's property. This is a direct, and he had Iran flag. This is a direct result of America fucking with Iran. So there's been domestic terrorists already. There may be more. And second of all, we've lost 6 troops now, and we're going to lose a lot more. F-35s are being shot out of the sky. America's been kicked out of the Middle East. Is it really worth this embarrassment just to
No, it's
fight
not worth
Iran?
it
Why?
at all.
It's not
Not
worth it
worth
at all.
it
What are
at
your
all.
thoughts, What are your thoughts? Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, like I said earlier, the US
Yeah.
bases and Gulf infrastructure are going to be targeted. Iran hopes to force a political cost on Washington and its partners. And I think this was because of Netanyahu, really. And I don't know whether to call Trump a psychopath or mentally ill, but he has given into this. This was Netanyahu's plan all along. So he
Yeah.
potentially is going to be extracting concessions and de-escalation. I don't think Washington and Israel will be willing to pursue this any further. Because, I mean, by the time you disrupt global energy flow via strategic choke points like the Strait of Hormuz, which is a critical factor, by the time you do that and you attack civilian infrastructure the way Iran has been doing, ports, seaports, and airports, and allied capitals, I mean, this is going to force them into a financial meltdown, which I
Yeah.
don't think US and Israel are going to be able to afford. And
Yeah.
plus
So
the fact that they are pushing them towards Russia and China, who are giving them strategic backing to see how they can have a leverage in the Gulf as well.
yeah. So I'm going to ask Americans. So now when you go to work now and gas is $1 more per gallon or 50 cents more per gallon, you still want to go on with this war? America, do you still want to go with this war? That's the question I want to ask. Do you want to go with this war, guys that you have over there dying? And let me tell you, America, this is who you're dying for. Trump said that he was going to put America first and stop these wars. Let me let you know, Americans, and you know you can't argue with me this. American troops, our boys over there are dying, and we're paying more for gas to serve Israel. So APAC, this is the final result of APAC. Everybody, AOC, Lindsey Graham, Trump, all of them are getting money from Jewish lobbyists so that we can die and sacrifice for Israel. Are you cool with that, America? Put it in the comments. Let me know if you're cool with that. I'll probably take us out.
It's been another brilliant show. We're still
Not,
discussing.
not brilliant. It's more than brilliant. It's super
It,
brilliant.
it was super brilliant. We have been discussing the Samson approach, which is if we're going down, everybody's going down. And from Mustafa and myself, we'll be back again with global politics. Bye for now.
Samson, I can't see. I can't see.